Hi, I'm Joanne Wright Callender, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck picture book and educational system. This book that I created with my mom is a book that teaches not only literacy but also social skills. And the one in particular of this first book is self esteem. So, because of that topic, for the last year, since there was that COVID quarantine and schools weren't open, and there was more of a virtual presentation of education. And now we have some children going back to school. But I felt in the midst, in the beginning of this COVID quarantine, that I really needed to share some of my experiences and thoughts with teachers and parents, and a way to kind of help us all get through this time period. So one thing in particular that I really focused in on is our mindset, because that's where self-esteem is grown, and it becomes more um, of a regular lifestyle as we continue to work on it and chipping away at it. And I tell you, this is not my venue. I am not really comfortable in front of the camera, as you can probably tell. But as a teacher, it just was something that I felt that I really wanted to do. And over time, which is what happens with building self-esteem, I felt that I became a better blogger. And today, I thought about our last talk, and it was about fear, false evidence appearing real, which really goes to the perspective that a person holds and how that can be shaped over time. And really, as I thought about it, our perceptions shape our assumptions. And this, as a teacher, is one area that I feel that, and as a parent, if you're watching as a parent, is one area that we can really work with our children to increase their ability to see things more positively. Now, this takes a process of dissecting and assessing what is it that we've actually seen, because sometimes, the false evidence appearing real kind of thing, we think we see something, and we think we know what it is, but after we tease it apart, we come up with a better assessment of what it is that we've been experiencing. And that choice of actually seeing what is, taking it apart and seeing what it actually is, will lead to our taking steps that are more beneficial than if we were just to make like a knee-jerk reaction and just dive into something that we really didn't know what it was. So whereas children don't have that ability to tease out, make assumptions based on the truth of a situation, I feel as though that's our role as teachers and parents, to help slow their roll down, take a close look at it, find out what are the details that they're looking at, and help them actually see, have a better perception of it, because a lot of it has to do with what's going on internally. And if we have an internal locus of control, it's a little easier for us to get outside of ourselves and see that, this is something that I can do. But if we have an external locus of control, we see those outside forces coming into us and sort of dictating what our choices should be. So I define a situation as a place in which we live, work, or play in, I guess, for children, that can evolve and have an event happen in it that we're not really sure how to handle. And we all of the time have to choose how we handle our situations. And a movie that I saw recently that truly depicted this, that I mentioned last time, I thought that I'd hold it for today. And since I have some younger subscribers on this channel, I'm not going to give the title of the movie, but you will know what it is by this basic log line. A soldier steps on a mine, and he has to make decisions that will determine his fate and his life and death type of decision. But the story within this movie that I really connected with was how so many of his choices prior to this event, even through his childhood, had shaped his current state of mind. And ultimately, he saw that he had to shift his perspective and take action to have a positive outcome. And he didn't know what that outcome was going to be. But, I believe this truly is what our job is as teachers. It's not as much as vivid and graphic as this movie, but we are shaping our students' perspectives. And we're trying to help them have a positive, hopeful mindset because that's actually going to make a difference in their life. It is not a life and death decision, but it's a life and life decision. And hopefully, we can help our children have a hopeful, more joyful life by helping them form a positive mindset. Because there's so many benefits to having a positive mindset that we've gone over before. But, in the next couple of talks, we'll review some of those too. But it's our point of view and our perspective shapes our future. So have a wonderful day and hope to see you soon. Please share, please subscribe. Bye bye.